Hello, how are you guys? I am so excited to be here today to do the devotional thought. I want to thank you so much to Movement West Michigan for inviting me to be part of this. So before we get started, I would love to introduce myself. My name is Tsehaia Santa Anna, and I am a child and adolescent counselor here in Holland at Winning at Home in downtown. And I'm also an assistant preschool teacher and counselor at the Outdoor Discovery Preschool. So today we are going to be talking about emotional health and just how emotional health is just so important right now. I know there's been going a lot of uncertainty with COVID-19, political debates, racial tension. There's just been a lot of uncertainty in 2020. So I just really want to hone in on what emotional health is. So emotional health is honestly the ability to cope with our different life events that occur in our lives, acknowledging how we feel and also acknowledging how other people feel too. I definitely want to take the time to look at a verse that I found that just really is going to tie in about emotional health, and that is Mark 1, 35 to 39. So I'm going to read that right now. So Jesus preaches in Galilee. And rising very early in the morning, while it was still dark, he departed and went out to a desolate place, and there he prayed. And Simon and those who were with him searched for him. And they found him and said to him, "Everyone is looking for you." And he said to them, "Let us go on the next towns, that I may preach there also, for that is why I came out." And he went throughout all Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and casting out demons. So if you have not read this passage before, just give you a little preface. Jesus had been traveling to multiple different towns and places to heal people. He was doing a lot of healing. He was casting out demons. And during this time, he was in this town of Galilee and people were searching for him. And he was in high demand. And while he was in high demand, he needed to step aside and take time to spend time in prayer and just talk to his Father. And as we as individuals during this time of high demand of living out our task, our jobs, all the responsibilities that we have a lot of tasks and checklists. And just like how Jesus stepped aside and he spent time in prayer with his Father, we need to do that too. That's how we can find true peace and strength during a season of life like 2020 right now, is stepping aside into prayer and just discussing with Jesus the deepest desires of our hearts. Honestly, talking to him about anything, that is what he wants. He wants communication with us. So in all of this, it's so important to even understand our emotional health. And with emotional health, it can be taken into sometimes being really overwhelming, and we need to tie that back into the root of our emotional health is our spiritual health. And to have a great spiritual health, we need to make sure that we're emotionally stable as well. So having that said, we need to make sure that as long as our spiritual health is well, then it'll lead out into our emotional health as well. So I really want to talk to you about what are some coping strategies as well. I know during this season it's been really different. You might have some coping strategies that you already use, and that's great if those are working for you. I would love to share some of the coping strategies that I use. I definitely love to put on worship music. Sometimes just a little bit of worship music really just boosts my attitude, boosts my just overall morale for the day. And I would encourage you to do that too. If that's something that you already do, then that's great. That is awesome. Even spending time outside, it's been just so beautiful with the fall weather. And if you are able to get outside and just renew your mind, spend time in prayer, I just really would love to encourage you to do that. There are so many different coping skills and strategies, so I really just want to leave you guys with that today, just to really invest and pray about your emotional health, finding people that you trust to talk to share that burden on whatever might be on your mind. I thank you again so much for having me here today, and I pray that you all have a blessed day. Thank you.